There's a double change in commentary. There's me, Raghavendra Raj, alongside with Alok Saxena, joining you guys here. 33 for 1 are the Hyderabad veterans. And GOA has picked up their first wicket. And a very, very good morning and warm welcome to the board for veteran cricket in India, who also represents Alok Saxena, is here next to me. Alok ji, very good morning. Vinod, oh, that's a thickish edge and should run away to the boundary, will run away to the boundary. Third man there is lot finer. So boundaries are coming at will. This is where the voices are coming from. That's the commentary box as well. Really is, isn't it? This is the time here, winter time, also the season for Goa. And lot of cricket all around the world. Why not here in Goa as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And go for veteran cricket. And India is actually doing a lot of tournaments now. Going outside for next round. Down and getting success. Resulting in dot ball again. So dot ball in the 2020 format puts a lot of pressure on the batsman. Work wonders for the fielding side.
Yes, it really is. And look at the fitness of all the veterans here as well. I'm sure you've been covering over last 30 years of broadcast commentary in the helm of things all the way from Delhi.
Shabash, Vinod, shabash.
Another thickish edge, this time straight to third man there on the fence. Yes, I think, Alokji, that's exactly what you were mentioning as well. And this plans what you have for the board for Veteran Cricket Association here doing this fabulous job. What are the other plans for the year?
Middle. No. Batsman. Bro. Again. Please take. Okay. Still. Shabash. Shabash, Vinod. Anna, inka option hai.
Well, that's great news, isn't it? We should try and look at some boundaries here. Hyderabad now 38 for 1 after power play. They've lost their first wicket as well. Arvind on strike. That's bringing it back nicely in. Vinod. Single.
So far they have been successful in the plan. And just 39 runs added, 8 over in progress. Going to be bowled. So I think 5 runs per over at the moment. It's definitely good, but putting a lot of pressure to the batting side also to go for a round.
Should be a wide here. And more runs as well. That's gone to the boundary. Not the ideal way to end the over. In fact, he'll have to bowl the last ball as well. Just as you spoke, Alokji, who just said that he was bowling well for those 5 deliveries. But this one drifting down the leg side.
And one wide ball. Now the chart with the batsman. Let's see if he's going to go for a hit. But so far it's been quite good.
Shabash, Vinod.
Let's try and maximize now. Not to be. Coming in Sandeep here, after 2 overs, 1 wicket is what he's picked up. He's conceded 11 runs in the 2 overs he's bowled. Sandeep. Arvind on strike, 21 of 25 for Arvind. Gentle push there down the ground for a single. Yes, this is more of a fun event, isn't it, for the veterans as well?
Yeah, in fact, this format of the game is more of fun, you know, because good thing is that veterans are fit. It works for their fitness, it works for the game, and their passion. That's how we say BVCI, we say BVCI, Board for Veteran Cricket in India, cricket lifelong. That's the tagline for BVCI.
.45 for 1 Hyderabad veterans. Decent start.
Yeah, it is. It is a decent start at this wicket. We know that on this wicket, ball, you know, start swinging in the earlier overs. But now, another good-looking delivery this time. Going, batsman was in double minds whether to go for a hit, but didn't get any success. In coming on the line of the ball, and that's how resulting a dot ball. So this format of the game is very, very important. You got to plan your inning in your mind, how you're going to play. So this is how veterans are actually now trying to practice every now and then, and that's how they're coming back to the game. Across the world, veterans are now getting into the action. So that's what we've been trying in India as well as abroad.
This time drifting down the leg side, should be called a wide. Get that extra run as well. Yes, leg by signaled. Just clipping the pads on that occasion. Yes, I think veterans, considering the amount of cricket they've played, the experience comes in handy in a format like this. It's a shorter format, and the veterans have played a lot more cricket to understand the basics of it and try and maximize in it.
Yeah, in fact, if you look at a lot of ex-cricketers, Ranji Trophy players, and players you're going to be seen in action during this tournament. You have Praveen Tambe playing for Mumbai. You have Venkatpati Raju also playing. So a lot of cricketers are going to be part of the action, and I'm sure time to come more cricketers are joining the base of BVCI, and that's how we are trying to make it more viable in India for players in action, and that's a handsome looking boundary there. So runs are now coming easily for them. They are trying to hit the ball every now and then whenever they get an opportunity, and that's how they avail the last one.
Yeah, drifting down the leg side, that's not what you'll want to do to this left-hander. He's already set 26 of 27. A lot more boundaries have come. He's looking solid out in the center. Don't really need to do anything extra as a bowler. You've already conceded 16. Last ball of the 9th. That's it. That's in the air. Fielder coming underneath it. Just short of him. I think probably should have taken a stride or two further. And that would have been a goner for Arvind not to be. Survives with a couple of runs added.
Look at the way it was hit in the air, but that's where the fitness sometimes, matter, Look at the way it was almost taken in the last minutes. Last few seconds, ball just gets slipped out of his hands. And that's how that was the end of over number 9. 52 on board for the loss of 1 wicket. Hyderabad, Goa winning the toss and chose to bowl first.
Line area.
50 coming up for Hyderabad in the last over. 52 for 1 in 9 overs. Yes, now another bowling change. Dheeraj, the captain of the Goa veterans, with the ball. Just a gentle shot there down the ground. And, usually we've seen in this format, Alok ji, that the last 10 overs produces about 100 odd runs. So what is the total we're looking at in this match?
So I think on this surface, we look at somewhere around 130 to 150 would be a very good total. But so far, I think they've been going well. It's been the 10th over in progress. First ball just been bowled, 53 on board. Seems like going right on the track, because last 5 overs are the very, very potential and crucial overs for both the sides. And this is how a catch dropped almost there, but just slipped out of his fingers. Another chance.
Yeah, half a chance, I would reckon. There, not timing his jump here, just a check of shot, and just pops out of his hand. These are chances which you need to take. You don't want to let Hyderabad get away with these, because they've got a lot of wickets in hand. They've just lost one.
And this is how it's been said, badminton by dance, cricket by chance. We got to take those chances to be in the match. You can change the colors of the match by taking those chances.
Absolutely. The dance is on in the commentary box as well. Another gentle push, yes and a no, and then take it very comfortably.
And in fact, all the office bearers of BBCI is already there watching the match. So you have Mr. Praveen Tyagi, who is the Vice President of the Central Zone. Mr. Sudhir Kulkarni, who's also present. Vinod Falke, who's done a fantabulous job for organizing this tournament here at the Goa. Beautiful lush green ground. Another good looking delivery, going down on the back foot, playing it on the sweeper cover area. Easy single there. Batsmen have all the time in the world to go for this single. So 55 now, rather 56 with this one.
Pretty rudimentary for the field here, and also the left and the right combination works.
Yes, that's how you see the BBCI officials are watching the match anxiously, and they've been going all across the nation during all the tournaments. And this is another good, very, very cheeky single there.
Excellent single, I would reckon. Straight hit to that cover fielder, but still managed to run one.
That's Mr. Chandrasen and Nair enjoying the match. So a lot of BBCI officials are today there in the ground, and they know the opening day is very, very crucial and important for this tournament.
Yes, I think a great initiative here. The BBCI, they've done everything good here. Kept low.
And just hit of the bottom of the bat. So that's there. Sudhir Kulkarni Saab is enjoying and watching the match. He's the man in the blue shirt, Sudhir Kulkarni, who is the Joint Secretary of Board for Veteran Cricket in India. And they are all, Sudhir Kulkarni is a coach of Nayan Mongia and Kiran Moria Sahab. So, this, all these veterans have cricket in them, and lifelong. That's how we say BBCI cricket lifelong. That's the tagline.
Yes, definitely for lifelong, isn't it? You can never take the cricket out of them. 10 overs done here, Hyderabad 57 for 1. 57 for 1. Hyderabad here after 10 overs. Bowling change as well. Alok ji, yes, of course. Alok ji, your experience in All India Radio and been doing it in Hindi as well, isn't it? Commentary.
Yeah, because Hindi commentary is very, very different, because when you do on radio, you are actually the eyes and ears of the, listener. Here, viewer is already watching the match. He's seeing what is happening in the ground. So you're going to comment differently, but on radio, it's a different ballgame altogether. Well, 11th over is just starting. Abhijit there, dot ball.
Yeah, I think just pulling out at the last minute there, and dead ball is what the umpire signals. Yes, of course, Hindi.
Hindi,
Love
I
it.
was saying, see, what happens is I will tell to the viewers here that मेरी बातों को आप सुने, इस पे अमल ना करें, because cricket, when you know, you got to try in every time, every delivery, every moment. So I always say कि प्यार करो तो किसी एक से करो, हो सके तो किसी नेक से करो, मगर जब तक मिले ना सच्चा दिलबर, कम से कम ट्राई तो हर एक से करो. So you got keep trying all the time. This is all about the game.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. उसी बात पे एक शानदार shot, I would reckon. I think that's it out of the ground, and that's exactly what Alok ji has done in the commentary box as well. He's just hit it out of the ground. What a fabulous line. I'm going to write this down.
I thought as if like earphones were plugged into his ears. He just heard it and he's just gone after the delivery. And that's how he got a handsome looking boundary there.
Everything is fun, entertainment, isn't it? We've seen that in the biggest of format as well in IPL. Entertainment and cricket go hand in hand. That's exactly what BVCI is trying to do as well, isn't it, Alok ji?
Yeah, BVCI is trying to do this format of the game, with fun, entertainment, putting together, because when you reach at the age of 40, there a lot of seriousness comes into your life. You're talking about kids, you're talking about your career, family, a lot of things. When cricket being added to your life, and that's how another good-looking stroke. One fumble down there to the fence for 4 runs.
Back-to-back boundaries here for Chandrasekhar, just swinging at that one and on the onside. Long on had no chance whatsoever. Yes, he had a bit of a chance, but that fumble allowing that boundary to be taken. Now the pressure is straight on the bowler, Abhijit.
So that's how, you realize, Raghavendra, fitness is very important in this game, because the format of the game doesn't allow you to go, little relaxed any moment. All 20 overs are full of action. You got to be on your nerves, on your toes all the time.
Left arm orthodox spinner. Real spin on it. We've seen a close look at this track. There's a lot of grass on the track. You reckon?
Yes, absolutely. When we were actually, inspecting the wicket last evening, we saw that we were thinking that there'll be ton and some swing in the morning, but after that, thereafter, when sun shows its own colors, everything go straight. It's good for the batting track. It's good going for the batsman. Ball is coming to the bat, but hardly any turn there we saw even in the morning and up till now.
The first match here on this track. We've got 2 matches every day. It's a 3-day tournament, and yes, the finals will be played under lights. Just a dab, shot third, wants the run, sent back, rightly so. Good call there by Arvind.
And fielding has been good, when you have the 40 plus players and a couple of players in all the teams are 50 plus also.
Oh, slips there on that occasion. Will that matter? Not to be scampering for that run.
And when Raghavendra, जवानी में कदम हमेशा थोड़े फिसल जाते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पे जब आप फिसलते हैं तो नतीजा खराब होता है, बट यहाँ पे सब कुछ सही रहा. तो I think it's all in the game, everything going right for both the teams, and cricket is going on top of it. So that's the bigger point here. But I'm really very, very happy and excited the way these players are. Look at the fitness levels. Even the reflexes go slow. With the age, this ball kept very low. Batsman trying to play it down. Last ball of the over. That completes 11th over of the game.
Yeah, really not rising on that occasion at all. 11 overs done. Hyderabad 66 for 1. 11 overs done. Hyderabad 66 for 1 here. Dheeraj, captain, gave away 5 runs in his first. Chandrasekhar on strike. Run a ball for him. And add another one to that. Will he come back for the second? Wants the second again. Slips as well. Just check your spikes there, definitely.
So that's how the fitness matters, because you saw the fielder was a little tentative there, but batsmen were also not ready for the second run. So, but good part is the 40+ players are on their top. They're playing well, and that's how the entire tournament is going in a great way across the nation.
It's hit away on the onside. There is deep mid wicket. Yes, I think the fitness does matter. They've kept themselves really fit. Trying to do that in more of these tournaments, like the way you mentioned, will only get them more fitter. Yes, of course, Praveen Tambe proved everybody wrong when he represented at the IPL at the age what he did.
And you have DK, a couple of players, even in IPL also, which are actually playing very, very good, and they set the example for all the players. And look at the gentle push there, deliberate, we call it in the game of cricket. And 68 now, 12th over in progress, 8 more overs to go. And what kind of score you think on the surface, Raghavendra?
I think Alok ji, I think over 130 should, anything over 130 should be a good total for Hyderabad. They've got wickets in hand. They should try and accelerate from here on. They should try and take their chances. Trying to take his chance. Yes, you were talking about the bounce. Here you go.
Yeah. In fact, if you look at the way Dheeraj is bowling, he's not trying to, give any power to his ball. He's just trying to delivering it, and he's wanting batsmen to do the rest. And that's very important thing when you play a short format game. Batsman has to do a lot of work, but bowler is very, very agile and quick in terms of thinking.
He's taking his chances. Hit away straight there. Long on, long off. No chance whatsoever. That's gone straight over the bowler's head for a boundary. We were talking about accelerating and getting the momentum, and that's exactly what he's done here.
Now, when you talk about this boundary, the way the boundary was, scored, as if he was saying, कि तेरे घर पे सनम 1000 बार आएंगे, तेरे घर पे सनम बार-बार आएंगे, doorbell बजाएंगे और भाग जाएंगे. That's how he played in between the two fielders. Long off and long on.
क्या बात है आलोक जी, मजा आ गया. 12 overs done, 73 for 1.